Hey guys, welcome back to the Anime Casuals podcast, the podcast for avid and casual anime fans. I'm your host Mitchell, joined by my co-host Gabriel.
What's going on, guys? It's Gabriel, and today we are going to be doing the Crunchyroll Anime Awards for 2020, and it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, we haven't looked at any of the awards yet. It's been out for a few days, but we haven't been spoiled, so I'm excited to see it. Like, we did this last year, and I'm just as excited as last year. So
I'm even more excited than last year, even though last year was technically more
a lot better.
Some people would say like it was like the most banger year of all time.
Dude,
I'll
it
say
was
this year,
so good. No, this year
is
sucked.
pretty good.
No, 2020 sucked.
Jujutsu Kaisen though?
No, okay, Jujutsu Kaisen, but there wasn't really anything, and there wasn't really much coming out this year. If we're gonna be honest with you, there was nothing above like really in 8.5, nothing really above that. So yeah, there wasn't, besides like anime that's already airing, like One Piece for me, but like new stuff that came out. No, man, like I don't know.
Yeah.
So
well, I guess everything was a continuation, right? All the good stuff that came out this year.
Yeah, I guess like
Kaguya-sama or the My Hero movie,
ReZero,
the My Hero movie, the end of My Hero the last season. Yeah, all that stuff was in continuation. I guess the best new thing was Rent a Girlfriend and
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
And there was some other stuff, like I've heard Great Pretender was really good, and I hear
I also heard Great Pretender was amazing, but
Tonikawa was pretty good. It's pretty wholesome.
Oh yeah, Tonikawa was. I started watching that. I forgot to tell you that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, are you on the page?
Yeah. Let's get right into it, guys.
All right. So we're gonna be starting off with Anime of the Year. So, all right. Let's see. And the nominees are okay. So we got Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken. I did start watching that a little bit. Oh wait, they have Beastars on here, but I could have sworn that aired in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I swear it aired in 2019. They also have Jujutsu Kaisen, Dorohedoro, Apara Ranman. I actually haven't heard anything about that. Like I said, Great Pretender. So okay. All right, I know what I'm going for here, but I could have sworn that Beastars aired in 2019.
I am very surprised that they didn't have a handful of things on here.
Like what?
I'm surprised they didn't have Rent a Girlfriend on here. I really thought that was going to be on Anime of the Year, at least as a contender. You know?
Okay.
And I'm also really surprised that Tonikawa isn't on here either, because it had a lot of.
I mean, I don't know if it had Anime of the Year. I just know it was a good, solid anime, and there's no real like complaints I had about it. But I don't think it would be Anime of the Year. I don't think it had the just looking at Tonikawa as it is. It just doesn't have the Anime of the Year vibes, I feel.
True. But I've heard. Okay, so you know what you're gonna pick. Right?
Yeah, I do know what I'm gonna pick.
And I also heard that the Great Pretender kind of dropped the ball in the last two episodes, but
I did. The last two episodes, I heard the ending was not the greatest.
But to me, it's definitely between Jujutsu Kaisen and Dorohedoro.
I'm going Jujutsu Kaisen,
and I'm going with Jujutsu Kaisen. Like I said, I rated it a perfect 10 out of 10. I found nothing wrong with Jujutsu Kaisen at all. So far, it is a perfect anime. All right, okay. Let's go to the next category.
Vote, confirm, and next category. So now we are on Best Protagonist. Okay. All right, okay. So they got Natsume from Decadence. Have not seen. Oh, Katarina Clays from My Next Life as a Villainess. I know you haven't seen
I heard about that. That was really good. The My Next Life as a Villainess was really good.
Hinata from the newest season of Haikyuu. Midori, I can't even remember her name, but she was from. I actually watched like the first couple episodes of
Keep Your Hands Off Aizoken.
Yeah. So honestly, if I'm gonna go for best protagonist here,
I just want to wait. I just want to read out this title. Enos Voldegode from the anime The Misfit of the Demon King Academy. History's strongest Demon King reincarnates and goes to school with his descendants.
I heard about that. I heard it's supposed to be pretty funny, and like that dude's supposed to be insanely overpowered.
I've never heard of it. It sounds a lot like Noblesse to me, but that's that.
He kind of does look like what's his name? What's his name? Rai.
Rizel.
Yeah. So he kind of does look like him.
Yeah. He does.
If I'm gonna go,
without a doubt, yeah. For me, it's Yuji.
I'm going with Katarina Clays.
Okay. I've never seen My Life as a Villainess, so
But yeah, some of these anime we have not really seen. Like we haven't seen Haikyuu, we have not seen The Misfit of the Demon King, and Decadence. We have not seen. So some of these we don't really know too much about, and we can't give our take on it. So, but yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. I would like to see the Haikyuu though as soon as I can. All right. Let's submit our votes. Boom. Next category
is
Best Antagonist.
So we got N from Dorihidoro.
Okay.
One thing that we got Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen, Rachel from Tower of God, Akito from Fruits Basket,
Overhaul.
Echidna.
Yeah.
And then Overhaul. So one thing I am surprised is that we did not see Mommy here from My Girlfriend.
I was surprised too. Also, what I'm surprised about is that N and Echinida is here because both of them. Okay, N is like a villain, right? But he's an antagonist, but he kind of doesn't really feel like an antagonist in Dorihidoro. Mm-hmm. He just feels like one of the main characters. And then same thing with Echinida. She's not like she's a bad person at heart, but she's not a villain. She's not the one creating everything. She's actually helping Subaru, which is insane to think that they're actually on here as antagonists. But my vote, without a doubt, goes to Sukuna, because in my eyes, nobody literally has made a better antagonist so far that I've seen than Sukuna.
I've seen Sukuna. I like him. I think it's kind of funny, that thing. Like you see that he's really pure evil. But I almost feel like there might be a change of heart we see in the future. But I'm not sure. I don't really know where Jujutsu Kaisen is headed. I do like Sukuna, but Rachel is just, I feel like what an antagonist is. Someone you're supposed to hate, someone you're supposed to root against, someone you're supposed to, like, you're just like, God, I just don't want this person to succeed. I'm actually rooting. It makes you want to root for the main character. It makes you just like, she's just pure evil, and like, she's only in it benefiting for herself. Sukuna, very similar. Overhaul, I feel like he's more of the popular vote, I guess we'd see. But
after the end of season 4, he doesn't feel like a good antagonist anymore, because he's kind of humiliated. And he's no longer in the picture. That's why I wouldn't personally vote him.
Yeah, I mean,
for best antagonist right now.
If we were doing, if we were doing this last year in Overhaul, before, like, right after the fight, I would really have, like, I would be very high on Overhaul. Like, right after the Deku versus Overhaul fight, I'd be very high on Overhaul, but just not right now. I'm going with Rachel.
I'm going with Sukuna.
All right. And then next category, Best Boy. And the nominees are... is it Kaiman?
It's Kaiman.
I already know who I'm picking. We got Gojo. We got Kun from Tower of God. Legoshi from Beastars. We got the dude from the Anos Volt.
The dude from the Misfit of Demon King Academy. History, strongest Demon King reincarnates and goes to school with his descendants.
I wonder if there's anyone who actually knows this full title, like, off the... It's like, what's your favorite anime this year? Well, it was actually the Misfit of the Demon King's Academy, History, strong... Like, they just spit it out just like that. Not like Misfit of the Demon King. Dude. And then Hinata. But I know where my vote's going. I don't think anyone else should win. I think... Kun is a strong second for me. A strong second.
I know you're probably gonna say Gojo, but
Gojo, yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's Kun.
Really? Really?
Out of
Really?
this list, Kun be best boy. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Kaiman's cool, but he's just cool. That's it.
Yeah.
He's not best boy material.
Lego
You
Sheet,
got
I like. I don't know how he could be best boy besides the fact that you're just rooting for him. I really did. I feel like there was other characters that I did like. Then again, it's been a year since I've last watched this. Like I said, I feel like it came out in 2019, but
I love how they put Kun's full name.
oh
Absolutely no
gosh.
reason for it. I'm voting Kun.
I'm going with Gojo, but honestly, I did like Kun, but I just think Gojo's just more of a badass. His power is insanely cool. Like just the way he's funny, he's chill. Like he's just like just what you want in a character. I'm going Gojo, and I think he deserves to win it. But all right, I guess we'll move on.
He'll probably win.
Dude, if I don't see for best girl, if we don't see the one character if we don't see her, this whole thing is done.
Are you talking about Mizuhara?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mizuhara's in here. Oh,
All
okay.
right.
Yeah.
All right,
I was
okay,
gonna say if
we saw
Mizuhara's in here, there's something wrong with people.
So we got Sayaka Kanamori from Keep Your Hands Off Isaacin. We got Chizuru, best girl of the year. We got what's her name? Noi from Doregidoro.
Noi.
Katarina Clays from My Next Life as a Villainess. We got Abigail Jones from Great Pretender, and Kaguya from Kaguya-sama Love is War. Mine is going for the best girl of the year, Chizuru
And without
Mizuhara.
a doubt, Mizuhara is going to win this. My second choice would be Noi.
If she does not win this, I will be like, nothing will shock me more than if Chizuru
doesn't win.
Yeah. I said Chizuhara. Oh my gosh. But
Chizuru Mizuhara, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Katarina Clays, she was cool, but she's not best girl. Come on, like if you saw it, she's not best girl of the year. Chizuru is, and come on, she's best girl. All right, now that one's quick. Let's go with next category. All right, now we're going best opening. If I don't see it on here, I'm gonna freak out. You're joking.
Okay.
You're joking. It didn't make the list.
Maybe it didn't make the cutoff.
It aired because you remember you were watching you remember when you were watching The Devil versus what's it called? The Devil versus, Asta and all that. You remember when you were watching that around like episode 119, 120? That's when, and you're watching that, what, February or March of last year? Yeah, that came out. That was like around the time that this came out. So I don't know. To me, like I said, Wildside, I could have sworn Beastars aired in 2019. And any of these, honestly, I can't believe this. Like, honestly, like that, it got absolutely snubbed because that's one of the best openings of all time. Like, I don't know, out of anything that frustrated me the most, if I were to say like say opening 10 for Black Clover should be here. And I would have said Jujutsu Kaisen ending, that'll be on here, and Chizuru for best girl. Like this one, wow.
That is insane.
Wow.
I will say I don't even know what to vote for now. I mean, I'm gonna
even
vote
Rent a
for
Girlfriends
Jujutsu Kaisen.
isn't on here, but I guess I'm just gonna have to go.
And Rent a Girlfriends is great. That's insane.
I'm gonna go with Beastars actually, but
I'm gonna
like
have
I said,
to go with I'm gonna go with Jujutsu Kaisen's opening for this one. I liked it a lot.
That's wow.
That's crazy though.
Wow. I was joking around like it might not be on here, but wow, it's actually not. That's Crunchyroll. You did something wrong.
That's very unfortunate. Let's go on to our next category. Hopefully we're not shocked again. And with the best ending sequence. And we got the one that we obviously knew was gonna be on here.
This is quick. Like come on. Like, okay, so we had Great Pretender, which had Freddie Mercury do the ending, which is crazy. We had I only heard like 3 of these. So
I will say I was surprised Dorohedoro's intro wasn't on best opening because it is like unique to say the least. If you haven't heard it,
I'm like, dude, they didn't have Runa Girlfriends, they didn't have Black Clovers, they didn't have even One Piece's opening that was from last year, which a lot of people did like, and I heard Boruto had a good one. Oh, man, like that's
a lot
really,
of them must have got snubbed.
really like unless they were only doing unless they're not doing anime that had because so far from what I've seen, they're not doing anime that are ongoing.
Yeah,
Because it just, man, but that's still like, wow.
that's pretty terrible.
Yeah, but Jujutsu Kaisen's ending,
Without a doubt,
dude, one of the best of all time. So,
so good.
all right, next category, we got best Japanese voice acting performance. You want to do this one?
Sure. Here we have Riho Sugiyama from Wave Listen to Me. We have Megami Ogata from Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Yusuke Kobayashi for ReZero, Starting Life in the World Season 2. Yuichi Nakamura for Jujutsu Kaisen for voicing Gojo. Matsumi Tamura for voicing Sayaka off of Keep Your Hands Off of Isaacin. And Yusuke Onikai from The Millionaire Detective. I am gonna personally go with Yusuke Kobayashi for Subaru.
I'm gonna go with Gojo.
If you've seen season 2, let's just say the tears do come rolling, and without a doubt, it is because of this man. So I will say his vocal performance is by far better than probably the majority of these.
I'd probably agree with you, but I just like Gojo, man. I just like Gojo.
Even his Gojo's voice actor is all props to him because he makes Gojo, like Gojo's supposed to be a sly character. You know what I'm saying? A cool, chill, very calm voice. Yeah, very calm voice.
It just fits him perfectly. Like,
yeah, like he's just real chillax, and the voice does the casting was amazing, and he plays him very well.
Yeah, like there's some characters who I feel like they got the perfect voice actor for, and he's one of them. I would say so.
Without a doubt, but I'm going Subaru. Without a doubt,
I could definitely. I can't argue with you on that one. I can definitely see people going for that one. All right, so best English voice acting performance. That one's going to be a little bit weird because there wasn't that many dubs this year. So we got Zeno Robinson, who did Hawks. We got Crispin Freeman, who did Z Sudra from Fate. We got Aaron Phillips, who did Lawrence from Great Pretender. Johnny Young Bosch, who did Bam from Tower of God. Jonas Scott, who did Legoshi from Beastars. And oh god, I cannot say that the voice actor for Echidna. I'm probably gonna go with Jonas Scott, Legoshi. He did a good job.
I actually haven't seen the dubs for any of these, but we are just gonna go with Ichinida's dub actor because it's you gotta have a good voice to play that, I guess.
All right. Well,
I will go next category is best director.
Okay.
And here we have Masaki Yuasa from Keep Your Hands Off Isaacin.
Mm-hmm.
Yuzuru Tachikawa from Dance. What?
No, just like some of these names.
Oh, Yuzuru Tachikawa? That's not hard. Sung-Hoo Park from Jujutsu Kaisen. Hiro Kaburagai. Yeah. Hiro Kabugai from Great Pretender. Mamoru Hatakeyama from Kaguya-sama Love is War. And Takashi Sano from Tower of God. Now, personally, best director, I'm going to go with Tower of God.
Just me. I didn't think it was... No. I'm gonna go with either Sung-Hoo Park or the one for Keep Your Hands Off Isaac. Yeah, because that one was really pretty. Like the way they had it was just really like
and
visually
I may even
appealing.
switch my vote. If I saw Keep Your Hands Off Isaac, I probably would have switched my vote because I know all about the story and I know how important the anime is. But I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with Sung-Hoo Park because I feel like he just done a just great job with.
I think they did a great job.
With Jujutsu Kaisen, like just great, and I'm excited to see. I know that Mappa's doing it, and I'm excited to see how they do Chainsaw Man. But yeah, I guess we can move on to
without a doubt,
best animation. All right, so we got Keep Your Hands Off Isaac-in, The God of High School, The Great Pretender. Oh, sorry. We got Science Saru for Keep Your Hands Off Isaac-in, Mappa for The God of High School, Wit Studio for Great Pretender, Mappa for Jujutsu Kaisen, Game Pictures for Princess Connect Redive, and Studio Orange for Beastars. I know where I'm going here. I know definitely where I'm going here because the best animation this year, without a doubt for me, well, what would you say is yours?
Well, mine would be Jujutsu Kaisen. And I know
mine
a lot
would
of
be
people
the God
are
of
probably
High
going
School.
to be God of High School. I know a lot of people are going to pick God of High School. But
because it was just, I feel like the fights there or some of like the way they're animated is just like some of the best in anime. Just that they kind of dropped the ball with the anime and the story.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna give them props where they got it.
Like without the animation for the fights, that anime would have been like a 3 maybe. To be honest.
I wouldn't say that.
They probably carried. They probably carried the team on that one.
Yeah, the fights did carry the team there, and yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see how they do Chainsaw Man, Mappa. They killed it this year. They had and they have Attack on Titan airing right now, so they have Attack on Titan, The God of High School, Jujutsu Kaisen, 3 big names, and they did not drop the ball with any of them this year. So
yeah, I would say definitely without a doubt, Mappa carried pandemic anime for sure.
Yeah. All right. Best character design. You want to do this one?
Sure.
Oh God.
Let's do best character design. The nominees are. Ooh, interesting.
The names, yeah.
Yeah. Naoki Asano for the designs in Keep Your Hands Off Isaac-in. Yoshiyuka Sadamoto and Hirotaka Kato for The Great Pretender. Mayuka Ito for Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, which I haven't seen, but I have seen a lot of I've seen a lot of panels from the manga. So, Genus Chan and Yusuke Yoshigaki for Brand New Animal. Masashi Kudo and Miho Tanino for the original story for Tower of God. And Rumiku Takahashi and Yoshihito Hishinuma for Yashihama Princess Half Demon, which or Yashihime? I've never seen that.
I'm going to go with the one for Keep Your Hands Off Isaac-in because I thought the character design there was really interesting. It was really original, so I'm going to go there.
From what I've seen, I'm going to go with Tower of God. I liked the character design for Tower of God a lot.
Okay. Honestly, I didn't really like it, but, we all have our own opinion, I guess.
You telling me you didn't like Gator?
No, okay, that is design. No, I love Gator, but just his design.
I did like the designs of
Gator. Was
God. They were very interesting.
Gator was awesome. And best fight scene.
Let's go.
So we got Gojo versus Sukuna. People talk about that, but I really don't remember that. I don't.
First or second episode.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. That I feel like but that wasn't better than
that
wasn't better than when he fought that dude with the volcano for a head. That was not better. So if that was on here, I may have voted for it. But we got Gene Morty versus Jagai Taik from The God of High School. I don't want to say that. Um, uh, the fight from Sword Art Online, Alicization, Deku versus Overhaul, Gene Morty versus Han Daiwi, and Brawler versus Master from Akudama Drive. I know where I'm going.
I'm just gonna say, like, the fact that Gata High School had 2 different fight scenes on here is kind of bullshit, but it's whatever.
Because the fights themselves,
I get
were
it.
dope.
The fights were really good, but still,
I feel like there's 2 fights on here that really got snubbed, and that was Endeavor versus the Nomus.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like something that should have been on here.
Gojo versus that one
Volcano dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were, I feel like, were the 2 best fights this year.
Without a doubt, they were.
But I'm gonna have to go with Deku versus
neither
Overhaul.
of them. And I'm also gonna say Deku versus Overhaul. Surprised that neither of them were on here, and I'm very upset about that because that was personally I would have voted for that my entire heart. Next category is Best Drama, and the nominees are Fruits Basket Season 2, The Great Pretender, Japan Sinks 2020, Sing Yesterday for Me, Beastars, and Somali in the Forest Spirit. And I'm
gonna be
going
honest,
to
I've only
go with
seen
Japan
one of them.
Sinks,
I've only seen one of them,
which
but
is Fruits Basket.
I've heard great things about Great Pretender. Somali in the Forest Spirit, I've heard that's pretty wholesome. Sing Yesterday for me. I don't know. I did want to watch it. I just didn't get around to it. Japan Sinks. Just haven't watched it.
And you should like that one too.
Fruits Basket Season 2.
I know you like the Beatles.
I just haven't seen the second. Oh, it actually has to do with the Beatles?
Yeah, it's the song
What?
Yesterday. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. Now I'm actually really interested in it for it. Wow. But I'm gonna have to go with Fruits Basket Season 2 just because I love Fruits Basket, even though I didn't see the season. But I've
People
heard great
really
things.
did not like Japan Sinks 2020, but I feel like it said a lot about the state that Japan is in right now and what needs to change. And specifically like what they can do to be a better like people in general. And that's what I really liked about it. So personally, I do not think that the creator dropped the ball on this one. Usually his work is amazing and people say that this is his worst work by far, but I don't think that. I think that is a very good work of his politically. And for that I'm choosing Japan Sinks 2020.
All right, I'm going with Fruits Basket Season 2. Just love me some Fruits Baskets. That's one of the animes that I have that I want to finish this year on my list, along with many others. Best Comedy. You want to do this one or you want me to do it?
Oh, you can do it. I got the next one.
Keep Your Hands Off Isaacin, and Kaguya-sama Love is War, My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom, Sleepy Princess and the Demon Castle, Kakushigoto, and oh god, The Misfit of the Demon King Academy, History's Strongest Demon King reincarnates and goes to school with his descendants.
Yes. You know which one wins.
I'll go with Max Life as a Villainess, but I feel like The Misfit of the Demon... Dude, you know I'm surprised isn't on here?
There's 2 things that I'm
Peter
surprised
Grill.
are on here. I was going to say, Peter Grill should be on here. You know what else should be on here?
What?
The obvious. Everybody's thinking about it. Why isn't there Species Reviewers on here? What the fuck, guys? What's wrong with y'all?
Honestly, it wasn't a comedy. It was one of the most philosophically just deep anime that it's something that we needed this year. It's not what we asked for, but it's what we needed, you know. And I
understand that.
Yeah. So I am going with My Next Life as a Villainous. It was good.
I'm going to choose neither. You know, I'm actually really upset right now because I know what will be in Best Couple, but I'm just really upset that Rent a Girlfriend hasn't gone for any of these. Not for comedy, not for Best of the Year. Which is really interesting to me. I felt like it deserved it, but you know that's just my personal opinion. It's whatever. I'm going to choose Kaguya-sama because I heard a lot of great things and I never watched it. So let's go to the next category, which is Best Score.
You can do the next 2 because I'm just yeah.
The nominees are Kevin Penkin for Tower of God, Yutaka Yamada for The Great Pretender, Satoru Kosaki for Beastars, Urutachi for Keep Your Hands Off Isaacin, Alisa Okazam. We're not gonna say that one. Kensuke Yushiho for Japan Seeks 2020. For best score, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to give it to Japan Seeks 2020.
I'm gonna have to give mine to
that freestyle scene, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna give mine to Beastars.
Beastars. Okay. Let's hit the next category for best couple. And here we go. Exactly what I thought it was going to be. All right. Best couple. Nasa Yuzaki and Tsukasa Yuzaki for Tonikawa Over the Moon for You. Kaguya Shinomiya and Miyuku Shirogane for Kaguya-sama Love is War. Legoshi and Haru from Beastars. Kotoko Iwagana and Kuro.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, no, you got that one, but this next one, you can
Sakura
get the
Gawa for In/Spectre.
Okay, Katarina Clays and Rhea Campbell, they're not even a couple. What are they talking about? Best couple? They're not a couple.
As a villainess,
they're not a couple. What is this? What is this? All right, you can do the next one, but what is that?
Chizuru Mizuhara for and Kazuya Kinoshita for Rent a Girlfriend. Now, personally, I would have to pick. Actually, fuck picking Kazuya and for best couple because he's a terrible person. In the anime so far, in the manga he gets better, but in the anime he's not the best guy. So we are going to pick.
I'm going with NASA
and Tsukasa. Without a doubt, I feel like they're the most wholesome, pure couple here. Except for I haven't seen Beastars. I will say that.
They're not really a couple either. They're not like an official couple.
That's a rip. You go ahead and get the best fantasy. I know what I'm voting.
Nasa and Suka, dude, that's such a wholesome. It's just like a good anime to watch. I really did enjoy that anime, and yeah, I mean, I know there's more for the manga, and I don't know where it's gonna go really. So I'm excited.
For it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's move on to best fantasy. What are they gonna have here? And the nominees are, we got Re:Zero, second season, Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai. We got Decadence, Ascendance of a Bookworm, Part 2. Dorohedoro and Tower of God. So
now, if it wasn't for that Re:Zero didn't get nominated for best anime, I wouldn't pick Re:Zero. I would pick Dorohedoro. But because Re:Zero season 2 wasn't in best anime, we are voting Re:Zero season 2.
I'll go with that as well.
Without a doubt, I would feel like they should have at least put Re:Zero season 2 for the best anime of this year. But, that's just me.
Says thanks for voting.
Can't vote every day until January 22nd.
Man, but one of the things, the biggest snub for me, is best opening sequence. I mean, I could see that they weren't doing ongoing anime, but still, like that was a huge snub, I feel like that was the best.
There was a lot of snubs. Here.
What are some of the ones that you definitely?
Without a doubt, anime of the year. Like I said, they should have put Rent a Girlfriend on there. The popularity was insane. The response from it was overwhelmingly good.
I would say so too.
And Re:Zero season 2. I don't know if they were doing season 2s, but even if they weren't, you can't deny everybody put it really high up there. Best antagonist, I I was really surprised that there was like some of those people on there.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And
I
like
mean,
you said, best opening, there should have been Black Clover opening 10. I don't know why there
best
wasn't.
antagonist. I feel like they should have had. Who do I feel? Oh, they should have had Mommy there for the for
Yeah,
best fights like those. I feel like
yeah,
they
and the
missed
best
two big
fights, they
fights.
snubbed two of the biggest fights of the year, without a doubt. Two of the most hyped fights of the year, without a doubt.
Yeah, two of the ones that are just talked about so much.
Like people literally were
when
like, "This is one of the best fights of My Hero." Period.
when people were saying that was so insane, like people were doing reactions for it and they were going crazy. And then the Goju versus the volcano. I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
people are talking about. They're like, look at Goju's power. Like, oh my god, he took off his. Like, people are going insane. That was talked about for a while.
Did you see anybody talk about Akudama Drive? No, you know what I'm saying? Like that's insane. Huge snub. And the fact that God of High School took up two of these slots is damn near disrespectful to me. I understand that God of High School was, voted for its greatness in its fights. And maybe it's because it's a Crunchyroll original that they decided to give it two slots, but I don't care. Like, this is like a spit in the face. It is very upsetting to me. Yeah. I was upset about that.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely some snubs, man. Definitely. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they should start doing more ongoing, but then I feel like there would be, I don't know.
It would be overwhelming.
But if there's not that many that are really ongoing. But like when you talk about the big ones that are ongoing, it's like, what's it called? Boruto, Black Clover, and One Piece. And I feel like One Piece it should have had one of the ones for the best opening sequences, best protagonist every year, anime of the year every year. But like, okay, let's like in what do I think it had any best fight scenes? I mean, it had some good fights, but nothing. Like I said, still the biggest snub was Endeavor and the other Gojo fight. Yeah. There was some, I don't know. I just feel like they're missing a lot by not putting ongoing anime. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
But I feel like they never get it right.
they never ever do. And it's so and the crazy thing is sometimes it's so easy for them to get it right. The community makes it really easy for them to get it right.
Yeah.
And then even then they're like, how about no?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see who wins. I don't know. I feel like anime of the year, like who's gonna win that one without a doubt, is gonna be Jujutsu Kaisen. If Dora wins, I'll be happy. But if
best
anybody
ending
else wins,
sequence, I feel like best ending sequence, that's gotta be Jujutsu Kaisen as well.
Oh, without a doubt.
But yeah, there's some on here that I'm really passionate about. Best boy, Gojo. Best girl, Chizuru. If she doesn't win, y'all suck.
Seriously. If Chizuru Mizuhara doesn't win best girl, we burn down Crunchyroll Studios.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's calm down. But yeah,
because they don't respect us at that point.
No. It's not Crunchyroll picking the winners. It's the fans. So it's the fans that are picking. If Chizuru doesn't win,
it's part fans, part judges. Because that's what they did last year.
I don't think there were judges. I don't think there's judges.
No, there is. There are judges. I know one of them. One of them's the she was on a Anime Man video, but yeah, there are judges.
All right.
So
well,
that's how it was last year because we were talking about that. Remember, it was part popularity and then part judges.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to say about this awards before we wrap it up?
No, I think I've stated all of my opinions about it.
Well, yeah, I feel like I've stated everything that I'd like to say about it as well.
Hold on, if you want, I could read. I have the article right here for about the judging process and the judges that they have, because they do have like a handful of judges.
So what are some of the judges?
AJ Stewart or Anime AJ, Fonzie, Andrew McDaniel, Antonio Escudero, Bruno De La Cruz, journalist for Anime Land. Um, Brooke Dogan holds a German anime news website called Anime to You. They have I know they have a couple like really big names on here, but I just can't recognize their legal names.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt. Kaho Shibuya, who is known for her enormous personality. Let's say that.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I guess that pretty much wraps it up for this episode of the podcast. There's nothing really much to say. I feel like they got it wrong, but I feel like they never really do get it right. But at least they're trying. You know, doing the awards in general is just it's something for us anime fans. So, yeah. Anything else you'd like to say before we wrap it up?
No, that's it, guys. If you want to, subscribe to the YouTube channel, if you're watching on YouTube, if you haven't yet, go ahead and join the Discord. If you're hearing this before the 24th, go ahead and enter for the giveaway that we have. It's through Instagram and YouTube, and we will probably put that link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. If you're listening anywhere else, it will be on our Instagram at the Anime Casuals.
And also, make sure to check, or if you're Black Clover fans out there who feel like they got snubbed, if you're, looking for, you're like, dang, well, that sucks, but I want to go watch a Black Clover video, go check out Gabriel's Black Clover chapter reviews that he is doing. He just had one come out recently this week where he's covered the past 2 chapters. So, yeah.
Been a month delayed because it took a month to get that second chapter out. It was very, very rough. I was checking it constantly. I didn't realize until later on that, like, in the last chapter of 2020, they said won't be back till January 17th. And I was like, oh, I missed that one. So yeah, I didn't plan that one out pretty well. But yes, every 2 chapters, I cover those 2 chapters in depth and make a short little video for y'all. And go check it out if you felt like you got snubbed, which I do.
All right, well, that about wraps it up for this episode of the podcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy this podcast, and give us some other topics that you'd like to see us discuss. And also go check out our Attack on Titan episode reactions, which is the main anime that we are reacting to at this moment in time. But with all that being said, there's only one thing left to say. Make sure to take care and keep watching anime.